Hey YouTube, coming at you with a team that absolutely dominated for me. Built around a similar. So I mentioned in the last video I went up like 200 ELO with the team, and now it's slight tweaks to the team. And this tweak is Toxicroak, but it is Mudshot Toxicroak. And this Pokemon is so strong in this meta because there are so many poisons in this meta that you can hit super effective with the Mudshot and Mud Bomb. You get to quicker now. And then so Mudshot is obviously a move that it does not really hit hard, but it charges really, really quickly. So being able to actually charge quicker on the mud bombs and sludge bombs make this Pokemon much stronger in this meta. The only sort of drawback is that you actually now lose the Greninja matchup. So that's why I still have Escav, and then Carbink, again, not an amazing answer either, but between Escav, Toxicroak, and Carbink, you can deal with Greninja, but you're going to just see how strong Toxicroak with Mudshot is. And the thing is, a lot of people are confused with what's going on. You're going to see that a lot. You're going to see a lot of people like being like, what is happening? I'll just stay in because counter's resisted by poison. And then like 6-7 mud shots later, when I'm already at like 1.5 mud bombs, they're like, what is happening? So you're going to see a few of those. Let's get into the battles. Carbink against Toxapex. So staying in for now. I love using Toxicroak as a safe swap. The only option is if you get hit with I haven't seen a ton of Golbats, but if you get hit with a Golbat, it's not great. And then so like again, they're like, oh, counters resisted. It's like, oh yeah, FYI, no, because I'm already at 5 mud shots, which will get me to a mud bomb, and now back-to-back mud bombs, right? So it only takes like 5 mud shots to get to a mud bomb, as opposed to what is it, 6 or 7 to get to the counters. Well, I may still have to shield. Yeah, I may double shield. That's fine because I'm at like 1.5 moves. So I can grab 1 shield back here or take this out and keep switch. They let it go. They have Escav. So nice answer here with the mud bombs. Counter resisted. Get 1 off. I get another 1 off. And it's just like how fast these mud bombs actually cause a lot of problems for my opponent. I'm going to go straight back into Carbink because I have a move. So this will still do neutral. Might as well start applying pressure to these shields and health, right? So there we go. I'll take a super effective drill run. Because I farmed up so much on the first part, I may actually get to the second one before they even get to the drill run. No, but they have a Scizor chip here, which is good. The good news is they probably will not be able to one-shot my Escav with anything here. And the question is, can I counter down before they get to 2 moves? And I think the answer is yes, as that counter goes through. They're at back-to-back Night Slashes, but they will only get 1 off here. So they get the 1 Night Slash off, go down, out comes their own drill run for the win. So Carbink gets Toxicroak, bad lead, Mudshot Toxicroak, way better. And again, this is clearly like my opponent's like, what is happening? Why are they already out of Mud Bomb? Why are they doing more damage? So I'm going to shield back knowing that it's going to be a Mud Bomb. So I got a ton of chip. I'm going to be able to Mudshot down. They come out in Charjabug. So I'm just going to straight Sludge here. Sludge Bomb. I should say Sludge Bomb because Sludge is a move, but I always say Sludge for Sludge Bomb. And now I get to the move again just to outpace them. So I'm going to grab a shield or take this out. And I take it out. So they just go down with a ton of energy and then they quit because they're like, what is happening? So Scizor, not a great lead. I come Escav. The thing is, you can kind of use both as safe swaps, in my opinion. Toxicroak obviously gets super hard punished by Golbat. But between the Mudshot, Mud Bomb, and Sludge Bomb, you should be able to deal with at least grab shields with some stuff. And Escav, same thing. Like, counter is still good in a lot of situations. And if it's resisted by poison, drill run's still super effective. So I think both have play safe swaps. I grabbed 2 shields here, which is great. Now, Mudshot these mud are super effective. Again, I think they just don't know, like, they're probably counting counters, but I'm not running counter. I'm running Mudshot. So I'm already at the Mud Bomb. And now they went down with a ton of energy. Out comes the Mandibuzz. And at this point, it's just 2 shielding Carbink for the win here. be interested to see if I should probably just shield everything. Even though it's just probably X's or Night Slash. Like, I don't think there's a reason not to, because it's what's Mandibuzz gonna throw at me? That's just a Night Slash. I guess Mandibuzz has Stab with its moves, but all for nothing here. Goodbye, Scizor, Shield Advantage, shield up one move, get to the Moon Blast, take this out. Actually, I don't even need to. Again, I can live this. I don't need to shield this one. Oh, God. Ugh, Carbink is just brutal. Brutal against some of these Pokemon. Just hard walls. Moonblast, not quite enough to take out, but that game is over. So again, Toxicroak, bad lead. We'll see this go into my own Toxicroak. Again, they seem confused at what's going on. Eventually get out into a Zweilous. So they recognize. This is actually smart recognition, right? Recognize that it was Mud Bomb. So now Zweilous, anything dark, Zweilous, Greninja, all have way, way better matchups against Toxicroak. I do still manage to get to the Sludge Bomb because those things charge fast. They have a double dark. Still get another chip on here. Seriously, I loved using this. I don't know if it's as good in open, but with such limited meta, it's very strong here. So I'm gonna have good answer here. I could have come Escav, but I feel like they have a move, right? So I am just going to come in here, chip. So it's maybe in counter range. This is still kind of tricky, but I grabbed one shield, and now I can just go straight Air Lace, because this is a half fighter. So I can just, and I got a shield advantage. So even though they'll probably get to 2 moves here, yeah, will they get to 3 is the question. So if they get to 3, it's over. If I can get to 2 Air Laces, I'll win this matchup. But if they get to another Mud Bomb, I'm probably going to lose. Yeah, so they just outpaced me. So good recognition that Toxicroak had to sweep, and it did. Yeah, so now they're going to counter, get a Mud Bomb off. Put me low enough that I'm within like Dragon Tail, Dragon Claw range probably. If I even get to a move here. Yeah, CMP. Okay. Good game. Actually, this probably would have been easier if I had... it would have been close. No, because then they would have one switch. Either way, well, they had to get out. I feel like counter Toxicroak probably would have been better there. Golbat, great lead. They're going to get out into something eventually. Is this the one that stayed in? And I was like, yeah, I remember one staying in, and I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, if you are staying in here, Shadow Ball's not going to do anything. I'm going to throw because I don't want to take another one or a poison jab. But I'm like, if you're staying in here, you're probably double weak to this. So I would not be surprised if they come and punish me with something. Nope, they just have really like no answer here. This will hurt. This would take KO at Meteor Mash. So I'm going to get this off. I'd be interested to see if I just get out of here immediately or if I stay in and just take a move and force them to throw. Because these rock throws are adding up. Try and catch. Yeah, try and catch on a steal. Smart play. Everything's resisted. Meteor Mash and like the Fairy Moonblast is resisted. Charjabug eventually comes in. There's your double weakness to Carbink. ABA double weak to Carbink. Not amazing. And it's not even a beat that like beats a Carbink card. It's a Fairy. So get to the 2 moves. This will take out, I think. Yep. They could try and Fairy me down, which they may. No. I was about to say, we get to a move and then put them very low. But now it is, let's see what I want to do here. Yeah, I'm going to force them to throw if they have it. Yeah, that's smart, because I will easily outpace and just Mud Bomb down from this range. I guess I have a move, so I'm just going to force the shield, and then I'm just going to outpace before they get to the Moonblast anyways. And I don't even know if a Moonblast takes out. Should outpace, yeah, just so... 5 match outs to Mud Bomb. It's just so fast that a lot of times they just can't adjust in time. So Carbink against Nidoqueen, terrible loss. Coming safe swap here. Again, this is one of those where I feel like a lot of people, if you're not expecting counter, it takes you like 3 to 4 mud shots before you recognize what is going on. So I grabbed a shield. I'm sure this is a bait, but I got a shield anyways, just to respect it. And it is. And now out comes a Golurk. So Golurk, I think I scrapped this team and put in I did actually. I did scrap this team and I put in a Greninja for Escav. And it's because of Golurk, because Golurk is going to do very, very, very well against Carbink and against Toxicroak. So I ended up putting in Greninja in place of Escav to push me. So in terms of it's going up Sunday, although I already kind of mentioned it in my top teams, I went from 2450-ish to what ended up being 2910 with my team that you're going to see as of tomorrow morning. So my top teams for the week will be on Friday. This is going up Sunday. My top teams from the week will be all the stuff in the title will be like 2450 to 2910 with like 6 or 7 teams. And this is one of the 6 to 7. And then I have one more tomorrow. And then I got hit with, so if you saw my Twitter about the game crash, before it was happening like once every, like, it happened like once a day, but it often happened when and then again, this is why I ended up switching the team, because you need an answer for all these ghost ground. The hard game crash was happening like once a day, but it was happening like I would just like play like 3 sets straight, and then the game would start like lagging in the third set and then crash hard, and then I like reset my phone when it allowed me to, and then I would play later and it'd be fine. So I thought like, okay, maybe it's something weird with this game. Like you can see how much it's lagging here. I guarantee you that it crashed. Like these frame drops and these lags, I guarantee you that it crashed within like the first like next game or two of this. There's had been an easy sign based on like timing, and if it starts to get laggy, I should have just put it away. However, I get up to 2915. I'm in a set, my first set of the day, and the game crashes. Okay, lose that game, reset the phone, put it away for a while. Next set, crashes again. Third set, crashes again. I had 4 game crashes in one day. So between that and other team that I tried that didn't work, I'm down to like 2780 again. I'm pissed because I have now officially come to the point where I am losing tons and tons of rating because this game continues to crash on me. I guarantee you I would have hit legend already had this game not crashed what is now 10 to 12 times on me. So these are 10 to 12 losses that this game has caused me. And 10 to 12 is, again, if you consider each game, like, I know it expands based on whether it's like a 0-5 versus 2-3 is much different. If you look at it from just like a 1 loss 2-3 perspective, it's costing me like 8 to 10 ELO or rating. If you're looking at it from a 0-4-0-5 perspective, these games are now potentially costing me 170. So I'm somewhere between like 80 to 170 points lost with game crashes in the past week since Halloween Cup has started. So I am pissed at this game. I am playing because I want to try and hit legend, but I'm actually now like, it's costing me, and it's so frustrating. I can't do anything about it. And I've tagged them on Twitter, and people are just like, they're not acknowledging me. Of course they're not acknowledging me, right? Why would they? It's a huge game breaking bug that they're just not acknowledging. So I'm pissed. But we'll keep grinding. Hopefully they fix it. Hopefully like I can recognize, like again, but the problem is on these 4 crashes, the signs weren't there. It wasn't like you saw in that previous game where it's just like frame drop, frame drop, frame drop. It's probably coming. It's probably coming. This was, you just get like, it just happened. So it's tough to like anticipate like I was able to anticipate before. Anyways, that is the team. Yeah, going up Sunday, so I'm at Toronto Regionals, or probably at this point driving home from Toronto Regionals, unless I make day 2, but it's not likely. So tomorrow morning I'll come at you with the other team that got me to 29-15, and then sometime during the week you'll see my Toronto. I'm going to try and vlog. We'll see how that goes. And then we will, it'll be like 80% Halloween Cup this week, 20% Master League. Because I got one team in my top teams video I talked about. Florgas, I finally got the Hundo, and I finally got the XLs. So with this last event, so built that up, that Dragonite Metagross. I'm very, very excited to try to test that in the open. So I'm going to test that team. You'll see that sometime this week. That's basically it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.